Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in the Football Manager 2018. And just like last episode that I recorded yesterday, my voice is cracking up. I'm clearly getting a spring cold, and whenever I get a cold, my voice starts getting really bad. So what I'm probably going to try to do is actually to record a few episodes today, because there's a huge risk that my voice will be even worse tomorrow. So I will probably try to record as long as my voice can handle it, and we'll have to see how it goes. I'm definitely going to try to speak a little less during the episodes I record now than I normally do. And if it gets too bad and I start coughing and things like that, I guess I have to just like edit the video or something like that. Because I'm probably going to have a sneeze or something during the video. But enough talking about that. Since last episode, that lost versus Arsenal, we got a pretty decent result at home versus Everton. Everton, why did I say Everton? Chelsea. I was looking further down the schedule. Chelsea. And if they look at the result, they got an early lead in the 21st minute. And then they got another goal. We were 2 goals down. It was dark. It was painful. But if you look at statistics, it wasn't like, it was pretty close. They had a few more shots, but we had the same amount on target. And later on in the second half, of course, was more and more attacking. We were playing with 2 strikers. We did everything we could. And then this lad scored. And you probably have no idea who this lad is. And the reason for that is he's a youngster. He's from our youth team. With Bowen out on an injury and Chamberlain very tired since last game, I kind of had no choice to bring, other than to bring in a youngster from our youth team, and he scored his first competitive goal for us. So that was beautiful. He joined us for this season, and as you can see, this was of course his first game for us, and a pretty decent debut. 1 goal, 1 assist, 7.6 rating. Clearly, he's far from a first team player, but I mean, he has some potential. If we keep on developing, maybe in the future we will see him play a little bit more. And then Dembele, in the 89th minutes, we managed to equalize. So yeah, it was a tough game, but I'm pleased with it. I can't complain with a draw versus Chelsea. At least on paper, Chelsea have a stronger team than us, so really can't complain about that. But that brings us to this league table. And as you can see, we are quite a few points behind Liverpool and Arsenal. That train has probably already left the station. I can't see us catching any of them. But we have to look at the other direction, because right now we are on the last spot for Europe, and we have Tottenham just behind us, 1 point behind us, but also 1 less game played. And we are playing Tottenham today, and we are playing them away. This is huge. If we lose today, it's most likely game over when it comes to a spot in Europe. A draw, the dream is still alive. And if we win it, well, then we can start dancing. It's still going to be very close, because they still have 1 less game played. But that would be very good news for us. Then we also have Watford, 1 game, not 1 game, but 1 point behind us. But they are in the other direction. They have played 1 more game. Then we have Southampton just behind us. So we kind of can forget about the teams ahead of us, and we feel a lot of pressure from behind. And we have been struggling. It's been a tough schedule lately. We have had quite a few red cards. Calabria still suspended. Bowen still out with an injury. Coke is back from his suspension. Dembele is back. Yeah, kind of that's the current situation. And this is the way we're going to start it, and I think it's time to play some football. Let's submit the team and see what happens here. But yeah, this is maybe the most important game of the season. This is the day of all days, and it's going to be very difficult away versus Tottenham at their home ground. Oh my god, and look at this attacking formation. Oh my god, they're coming up with almost like 4 strikers. And they have a regen. Let's take a look at him. Oh my god, 18 years old with these stats. He's insane. Oh my god. He will probably be one of the best players in the world in a few seasons if he keeps on developing. I mean, only 18, 17 in finishing. These physicals, decent mentals. My god. I'm really jealous of them right now because what a player that was. But let's submit the team. Let's have a team talk, and what do I want to say? Maybe something like that. Decent. But yeah, that regen made me really, really jealous. Oh my God, how good he looked. And it's game on, and yeah, we have had a tough schedule, tough games recently, and this is another one. We basically have had like Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea. Like it's only tough games. Only tough games. Clock is ticking. Tottenham is creating chances. And beautiful intercepted by Lukaku, Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a long cross for Lapadula. Look at this, Lapadula breaks through and, well, at least we are creating stuff, but that didn't give Lorius in the Tottenham goal too much trouble. But yeah, I think I need to ease off on my talking because I can feel the voice is slowly dying. So let's watch for a few seconds here in quiet. And it's so hard to be quiet because I love this game so much. I have so much to say. I'm so passionate. A beautiful interception by Brannigan. Dembele, what will he do? He just stands there waiting. Sosa advances, loses it, but Gnabry picks it up. Lapadula. Lapadula. We have a lot of players on the left flank. Can we get in? No, we can't. It's intercepted. It's moving in the wrong direction. And it's an early cross. Oh my God, look at this defense. Oh, and just outside the post. Just outside the post. Focus, guys. Sumba with a free kick. That was a really weak challenge by Chamberlain, a really weak one, and it's probably going to end up costing us a lot. And it is. It's the goal. Janssen scores, and Tottenham is 1-up. Devastating and frustrating. Well, 24 minutes played. At least we have a decent amount of time to turn things around. Isa from the kickoff. Can we create something bad for Tottenham? Is Gnabry on the left flank trying to reach Lapadula? He managed to. And look at this. Here's Afonso Sosa with a decent try there with a volley. So we are creating chances. We are getting highlights, but we need goals. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry, can you find Lapadula in the box? He tries to, and it's cleared. And now it quickly moves in the wrong direction. We're getting hit with a counter attack from Tottenham. What's up with the marking? What's up with the marking? Take a look at the replay. I should probably fine the defenders for that marking, because he's completely alone. And I clearly have the instructions for them to tight marker, and I would not call that marking title. Look at this, how bad it is. Look at this, he's just standing here alone, just chilling. Nobody cares about him in the whole world. But we're definitely going to change things around now as soon as games allow it. Bring Brannigan up a little bit higher in the pitch, changing around to a box-to-box. And yeah, let's see how that works. They are still playing crazy attacking here with almost 4 strikers. Coke with a free kick. Go for Brannigan. Brannigan for Lapadula. Lapadula, what will he do? Go for Lukaku on the left flank. Can we get in the box? Yes, we can. Intercepted. Brannigan picks it up. And he's going to lose it, but we wins it back. Oh my God. Dembele, Lapadula. Gnabry, where's this one heading? Sosa, Gnabry, Gnabry. And oh, I thought for a second that maybe, just maybe, that was going to be a penalty, but apparently not. And of course that happens. We were so close to get a great chance, and instead they gets along with our goalkeeper. This is frustrating. And look at this, we have actually created 2 clear-cut chances, but they have only created 1, but still they are completely dominating things. And we are getting closer and closer to halftime. Will we see anything happen before the halftime whistle? Doesn't look like it. And that is the halftime whistle. And that was terrible. That was a nightmare. I'll go aggressive. I'll tell them that was absolutely terrible, embarrassing. I mean, look at some of these ratings, so bad. And we're gonna bring Sosa up higher up in the pitch. It's now or never. And we're gonna go attacking. We have 45 minutes to turn things around. Remember last game we were down versus Chelsea, 2 goals down. We managed to turn things around in the second half, but then we had that home advantage. We don't have that now. And here is Kane for Tottenham into the box. And oh my god, it would definitely have been a game set match if he would have scored there. Definitely. We have the possession. They have changed up the formation, going a little bit more defensively, and we have the possession. Maybe it's time to start creating stuff now. We're just going to real dangerous on this. Here's Lukaku getting closer and closer to the box. It's close, and look at this! Lapadula, the man that always scored for us. Gianluca Lapadula, he's done it once again. And the dream is alive. The dream is alive. Can we turn this one around? We have to. We desperately have to if we want to have any chance on a spot in Europe. But since that, oh, here's Afonso Sosa of the free kick, and oh my god, that was really, really close, really close. And then the clock's back to just ticking. Now we need to think. We are creating chances. I do want to change things around, go crazy out with 2 strikers. I kind of feel like, I think we're going to give it a few more minutes as we are actually creating chances. Sosa's not playing great though. Let's bring in Fabregas instead. And other than him, I mean, some central Lane playing bad. We don't have any options. Gnabry playing bad. We really don't have many good options here. Doing some serious thinking. What will we do? What will we do? I think I'm gonna go with Gnabry and bring in Keane. It's not his best position, but then we can change things around if this doesn't work and bring in the Keane as a second striker. And this is not what we wanted. Not a highlight for Tottenham. Come on, guys, win it back. We can do it. We can. We can. Oh my god! Come on, guys. There's some passion. We need a team talk here. Tell the lads to push forward. And here's Lukaku, 10 minutes left of the game. Fabregas back to Lukaku. Lukaku for Dembele. Fabregas with a cross finds Chamberlain. And here's Lukaku into the box. And it's cleared. Oh no. And Tottenham picks it up. I thought for a second that maybe this would be it. But instead we are heading in the complete wrong direction. Beautiful intercepted. But look at Joe Hart. What the hell is Joe Hart doing? What the hell is he doing? Look at him. He don't care about the ball. This means we need to sell Joe Hart in the summer because that's completely unacceptable. Take a look at this replay. Like, this ball is definitely Joe Hart's hands. There's nothing preventing him to get this one. He's just standing there, jogging slowly, almost walking. If he would have rushed out, we would have been there like 5 minutes before Jansen. This is terrible, Joe Hart. Terrible. We're definitely gonna go 2 strikers now. Let's go like this. But that was a huge mistake by Hart. Huge, embarrassing mistake by Hart. I'm lacking words to describe it. That was complete garbage. Completely. Well, that means we are going to go shopping for a new striker in the summer, because this is not in any way acceptable. It's just pure embarrassing. I mean, a goalkeeper with his experience should never make a mistake like that. Never. He should just have rushed out, picked it up easily, with ease. Would have been there 5 minutes before. Could have time to like stop for a coffee and a snack while waiting for the Tottenham player. Here's Lukaku though. But we need to score 2 goals in 4 minutes. But maybe, yes maybe, who knows? You could dream. But the ball is moving in the wrong direction. Suma picks it up. Going for Chamberlain, trying to reach Lapadula. Here's Keane, Nulisab, Rosetta, also Nulisab, and here's Lapadula. Well, we are creating chances, but that wasn't much trouble for Lloris in the Tottenham goal. And the clock is ticking. And ticking. Silva. Back for Davies. Going for Silva. And look at his defense. This is terrible. This is terrible. Oh my god, that was very close to goal for Kane. Chamberlain though. Look. Oh. It wasn't offside. I thought. I dreamt. But this is terrible. I can really feel it. The spot in Europe is really slipping out of our hands now. It's really slipping away. This is it's not what we want it to be. Going to be much harder to sign players in the summer now without being in Europe. And we're just waiting for the full-time whistle. Come on, game. And there it is. And just to save my voice, we're just going to quickly take a look at the table, and then I'm going to end it and record another episode before my voice dies. But yeah, look at this. It's a very, very difficult situation. We are currently 2 points behind Tottenham, and they play one less game played. They could actually, well, they are just going to be far ahead of us. Far. If they win, we need. Let's take a look at their schedule. Is there like any teams they can lose against? So they played City away. That could definitely mean a loss for Tottenham. It should mean a loss for them. Sunderland at home should be an easy win. And actually Bournemouth away. Bournemouth is really good this season in 4th place. They could lose both the City game and the Bournemouth game. And they have Chelsea. Actually, guys, this is kind of good news. They are still going to be huge favourites. But they are playing both Chelsea, Bournemouth and City away. This is 3 games that they definitely could lose. They should take easy wins at home versus Middlesbrough and Sunderland, but they could lose out on 9 points in these 3 games. So maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't stop dreaming yet. But that's it for this episode. And I'm going to try to record another one if my voice makes it. Probably try to go record the rest of the season today, because tomorrow I might not be able to speak at all. But as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.